2,500 knots. 4. Request bogey dope. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 261-460 at 2,500 knots. Request rearming. Copy. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 266-460 at 2,000. Request bogey dope. 1. Overlord Dodge 4. Overlord 1-1. Bra 216-422 at 2,000 knots. Rearming complete. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 282-450 at 2,000 cold. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 281-150 at 1,500 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 263-470 at 2,000 cold. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 286-460 at 1,000 cold. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 262-400 at 3,000 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 265-480 at 2,000 cold. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 275-460 at 11,000 cold. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 283-140 at 4,000 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 285-140 at 8,000 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 278-460 at 1,000 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 341-180 at 1,000 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 261-490 at 3,000 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 345-170 at 1,000 cold. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 271-480 at 1,500 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 274-460 at 2,000 cold. 1. Overlord 1-1. Pop-up group 324-160 at 3,000 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 340-170 at 1,000 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 274-460 at 1,500 knots. 1. Overlord 1-1. Bra 286-270 at 7,000 knots. 130 at 2,500 cold. Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 236, Fort 130 at 2,000 cold. 1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 256, Fort 120 at 0 knots. 1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 256, Fort 120 at 1,000 knots. 1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 230, Fort 130 at 2,000 cold. 1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 348, Fort 90 at 3,000 knots. 1, Overlord 1-1, pop-up group 259, Fort 90 at 1,000